Hi Libra, it is time for your whole story reading. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry, these are big cards, so they're kind of hard to shuffle. For those of you unfamiliar with this reading, we're going to go through the entire deck. That's why it's called the whole story. So try to get as much detail as possible for you. Again, this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. All right, let me just get these shuffled for you and we'll get started. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. What do you need to know? Okay. Let's pull an oracle card to see what your overall energy is and what you may be dealing with. Wow. Okay, so at the bottom we have fear. You got two very spiritual cards. We have the Sacred Temple and the Ascended Masters. So the Sacred Temple speaks to like the Akashic records. So I do feel you're definitely being guided, possibly by ancestors, your archangels. You know, you're protected. Okay, which is interesting because we do have this fear card here at the bottom. So I don't know if like something is going on with you guys where maybe you felt like you were in this world alone or whatever the case is, but you're definitely not. And I feel like your angels are really wanting to make that known, that you're much, how do I say this? You're much more than what you see in the mirror. So what you see in the mirror is really just a shell of who you truly are, you know, you know, you are a spiritual being. And I feel like there's something pretty major that's going on with you guys that involves a lot of life lessons, like major life lessons. So let's take a look, Libra. Yeah. Okay, we're starting off with a death card. It is in the reverse, which is telling me that you are going through a major transformation, a major transition, a major ending. You seem to be kind of in the middle of this, so let's see. Yeah, so there's slow moving here, slow movement, and I feel the reason that maybe you're moving slow or just thinking things through much more than I guess usual for you. It's out of fear. You're fearing because yeah, there's a lot of confusion around you. It's like something has taken you out of your comfort zone. Okay. Wow, okay. So there's a sense here like you feel as though you have no control whatsoever over what is happening to you or around you, and you're probably right. You have no control over it. There seems to be a major ending that could possibly be very painful for you, or just simply it's an ending that is happening in which again there is no action that you can take to stop this. So, but it doesn't mean that it's a negative, you know what I mean? Because we do have the Six of Wands here. So I do feel like whatever it is that is happening to you, it's really not happening to you. It's happening for you. I'm sure you've heard that before and you're probably sick of hearing it. But that is what's happening. And maybe one of the lessons here is to actually just let go, to release control, you know, to let go of having that need to control everything, all the outcomes. Look at you. The Empress, okay, with that death card. So yeah, there is some like a structure in your life, something in your life that needed to come crumbling down so that you can create something really beautiful, a new cycle, really, really beautiful. Wow. So we have the moon and the high priestess. Oh, very much in touch with your intuition, which doesn't surprise me here with the cards that we got. These very spiritual cards. I do feel as though some of you are like creating a deeper connection with yourself, with your higher self as well, but also with like your spirit guides. Okay, so yeah, there is this new beginning that it seems as though you're trying to find out more information. You're being very cautious. Very look at this, 8 of Wands, clarified by the 8 of Wands, both in reverse. So right here in the middle, with this 8 of Wands, it's like things may be at a standstill completely, or at least that's the perception that you have. I don't feel like they're necessarily at a standstill. Like they're definitely not moving as fast as maybe you just want something to like get it over with. You want something to, but there's definitely change in the air here is what I'm seeing. There's a strong Cancer energy. I don't know if you're dealing with a Cancer, but that is coming up here. Yeah, wow. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles here with the 2 of Wands. So some sort of change that may make you feel a bit unstable. But with the 6 of Wands here, it's clarified by that Ace of Pentacles. This new beginning is, it's really good for you. Okay, so if you're fearing this, don't fear this. That success, that happiness, that sense of fulfillment, you're going to find in this new beginning. And yes, it is scary to go down an unknown path, but I feel like there's a reason for you to need to go down this path. I feel like some of you have experienced a lot of instability maybe in the past years, like in recent times, like maybe 2020 forward. And so that is what is ending. So some of you may actually be losing a job. It's quite possible. If that is happening, it's because there's another job that is much better for you, where you will feel very accomplished. Okay, so again, don't fear that. For a lot of you, this has to do with a sense of stability, like you losing stability, or you feel like you've lost your stability, but it's really just a redirection toward a direction where you will find what you truly want. These new, there's new opportunities, there's new cycles. So listen, it's really important that, because your intuition is coming up here, this theme of your intuition, it's very prominent. Your higher self is always going to know what is best. And again, we have the 6 of Pentacles, which in this deck, it's called success. So success is on the line here. And the only person who can stop you from gaining this success is yourself. With the Devil card here, this is maybe in the form of negative self-talk, insecurities, anything to steer you away from listening to your own intuition. And that's what it seems, you are tasked with, is to stand strong in that. Stand strong in your own inner knowledge. Yeah. Happiness is here for you, but I'm telling you, the devil is trying to steer you away from it. So be very careful, if you're buying into, ideas that you're not good enough or you can't do something. No. Look at that. Oh my gosh, the Star. Wow, the 3 of Cups, abundance. Look, 10 of Cups, the Star, and the 3 of Cups. There's some kind of celebration, wish fulfillment coming up for you, but there will be some pitfalls, so watch out for that. Okay, yeah, so the Devil, and again, the 6 of Wands, this could just be, your own ego. Some of you have this intense desire to succeed, to be recognized, accomplished, all of that. Nothing wrong with that. But the thing is that sometimes when we want that so deeply, we also allow, exactly what I'm seeing is this fear of failure. Sometimes fear of failure is enough to steer you away from ever having success. Because if you don't ever try because you never want to fail, then that's just where it ends, right? So yeah, I feel like the devil is definitely working overtime here to make you think like you're not good enough. Yeah. And so this idea of success, it actually scares some of you as well. Like success scares you because once you reach the top, a lot of people believe once you reach the top, there's nowhere to go but down. And some people's ego can't take that. Okay, but life is about ups and downs, and it shouldn't be a reason to hold you back from pursuing. So yeah, that Five of Wands with that High Priestess in reverse. I feel like some of you are like fighting like with your inner voice. All right, so there's a part of you who's listening to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you, take the chance, take the risk. You can do this. And then there's another little voice in your head that's saying, "Ooh, we don't want to fail at this and look stupid. We don't want to, all those things. What are the people going to say?" Because with that Six of Wands there, I do feel that has a lot to do with that aspect. Like, what are people going to say? Caring what people are going to think or say about you, to the point where it overrides your own good judgment. And so it seems like that's what you are, fighting against. Now we have here the Ten of Cups clarified again with the Star. So beautiful, beautiful energy. And look, the Star with the Ten of Swords. Everything starts with this ending. Okay, it sounds weird, but everything starts with this ending. Allowing yourself to accept that something is over, a cycle in your life, a relationship, whatever this is, and just using it as a lesson, as a learning tool, as almost like a catapult to your next phase in life that brings you so much happiness and joy. There is some healing that needs to go on here. Yeah, look, we have the Three of Cups and the Five of Cups in reverse. So this is letting go of the sadness, the disappointments from the past, and just basking in and enjoying the present moment. Okay, so I don't know where you are in this timeline. It's a general reading, but I'm just here to tell you that things are going to get amazingly good. Like there's definitely going to be reason for celebration here. Okay, yeah. So there's definitely reflecting on those those disappointments from the past. You are doing a lot of reflecting, and I feel like you're coming to the realization that many times when there was some sort of failure or loss, it was as a result of not thinking things through, being impulsive. I do feel like the devil has something to do with that. It's like acting on your ego, and that has led you astray at points in your life, very pivotal points in your life. And I feel like this is where that major lesson has come in, and it can only be good for you because learning a major lesson like that. Where that cycle of your life is closing. I mean, you're obviously starting a new cycle that it's just like something. I feel like this is something that you've never experienced. Like there's just going to be so much celebration. Yeah. My goodness. So again, we have another 10. It's in the reverse. 10 of Wands in reverse, and we have 5 of Wands in reverse. So struggle, challenge, burdens. You're laying all of that down, and everything is happening in divine timing. Whatever has occurred, it was supposed to. This is why you didn't have any control over it, and you were feeling that way. Look at you here in the middle of the spread with the Justice card. Okay, yeah. So again, I am seeing here, with this Eight of Swords, these are all your negative thoughts. This is your negative thought process. And it's never a coincidence why I choose the decks that I choose, because I always ask, what deck should I use for Libra or whoever I'm doing a reading on? And this is the one that was chosen. And I do feel as though these negative thoughts, whatever doesn't allow you to take action, for the simple fact that in the past there were things that were done wrong, or failures that you had to overcome. It has been like almost paralyzing you in a way, because you're so afraid of repeating those same patterns. You're so afraid of incurring another loss that you're almost like not acting at all, because you always come back to that Nine of Cups in reverse, that feeling of just disappointment, like of putting so much into something and just feeling like you're just not fulfilled. There was something was done in vain, something like that. But again, we have that Fool card, so I do feel like in order for you to get yourself out of this standstill, maybe that feeling like you don't know what the truth is or what the best decision is, just know that it's gonna require a risk on your part, a risk on yourself. Okay. Six of Pentacles in reverse. So we have that Nine of Pentacles here again. Both times it's coming up in the reverse. Okay. So this really is about, part of your healing process is letting go of somewhat of a lack mentality, or that mentality that I feel as though some of you, like, the first thing that you think of is the worst case scenario. And I'm a Libra rising, and I know I do that. But what happens when your brain works that way is sometimes it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. And so it is kind of not a daily chore, but like a daily struggle, at least for me, to keep my thoughts positive, and not always allow my thoughts to go to the worst case scenario. And so I feel like that's an issue here for someone, as well as interactions with other people. There may have been a lot of disappointment, other people disappointing you in the past. And so again, this struggle to trust, this struggle to like I said, to even interact with others. Okay, we do have the Nine of Pentacles here with the Tower. So yeah, some of you incurred a major loss. This could have been a financial loss that definitely affected like your freedom in a way. Yeah, of course. I mean, if we incur like a financial loss, you don't have freedom to go and do what you want a lot of times. So I feel like that happened for some of you, and that's why you're very cautious as to what actions you're taking. But I feel like it's gone overboard. So that saying where there's this pendulum, right, that swings from left to right or whatever, from extreme to extreme. So the pendulum is always, if it goes to one extreme, and then it's always going to go to the other extreme before we reach the middle and find some sort of balance. And I feel like you're kind of doing that. You're going from one extreme of, acting very impulsively, not really thinking things through, and thus incurring losses on the way, to being overly cautious and overly pessimistic about outcomes and the decisions that you're making. Yeah, first, this has to do with money. This can have to do with properties, investments, anything like that. There seems to be a lot of uncertainty on your part. I feel like you talk yourself out of things that could very well benefit you, all out of fear. The Sun in reverse. So it's weird because I see so much happiness around you. Okay, we have the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups. This is like a happy family, happy home life at least. um, or at least it should be. However, right next to that is the Nine of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Swords. So I'm kind of in my mind, I'm seeing the Five of Cups card, which traditionally in the Rider-Waite, in the Five of Cups, it's somebody who, so there's 5 cups, 3 of them are spilt over, and the person is looking at the 3 cups that are spilt over, and there's, even though there's 2 cups right behind them that have not spilled, that are still there, that are still standing. And so this may be like focusing too much on what was already spilled, what did not work, when there's still some good possibilities around you that maybe you're not appreciating or seeing. So I feel like this is to bring awareness to you in what your thought patterns are. Okay, so be very cognizant of where your mind is going, because I just see sadness here, or just a lack of joy. No, no, I take that back. It's not that. The Nine of Cups in reverse, and then the Fool and the Sun in reverse. Yeah, I really feel the issue is this Eight of Swords. It's an inability to see a good outcome happening for you. So some of you have gotten into a state of mind where you just expect bad things to happen, or you expect for things not to work out. And so this is why you're not taking chances, you're not taking risks where, in moments where you probably should. Of course, don't take risks if you know for sure that it's something that's going to hinder you, but that's not always the case. And it seems here like there is a risk that needs to be taken in order to finally close out that cycle of loss, okay, of loss and disappointment. Hmm. All right, let's see. Okay. Hmm. I feel for some of you, there's going to be a new person coming into your life. Um, I do feel for the majority of you, this is like a romantic interest, somebody who finds you very attractive. But again, I see you going through some sort of like mental anguish, or and it has to do with what you had to let go of, what didn't work, what wasn't satisfactory to you. So again, very much like emphasis on what has already happened, rather than looking around you at all the good things that are around. And so, yeah, I feel like in the past, there may have been a betrayal. Okay, this could have been a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be whatever this betrayal was, though. It definitely affected your confidence. But this is the cycle that wants to close out. Yeah, Queen of Cups. So there's a need to find balance again in your emotions, so that you can truly move on from whatever it was that happened to you in the past, that made you feel less than, or just not confident in yourself, not confident in your decisions, in your judgment. Mm. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have new love coming in. at least for most of you here. The thing is that when this person comes in, it's like you're not going to know what to do with them because you're so scared. You're so scared of making another mistake or this not working out again. And so it stops you in your tracks. Again, look, Queen of Swords in reverse. Stops you in your tracks. It's like you need more time to really analyze this situation with the Hangman, to see it from every possible perspective before you make a decision on whether or not X, Y, and Z situation is good for you, or this new person possibly coming into your life is good for you. Whatever the case is, the universe is handing you a new opportunity for you to finally move on and let go of those past disappointments. It is a thing of the past. And so that's what I feel this reading is really, they really want to make a point that whatever happened in the past, let's leave it there. It's in the past. Let's focus on these beautiful new cycles starting up in your life. Yeah, see, we have the Two of Swords there. It's clarified by the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is like nothing moving, nothing, everything being stagnant, you not taking any action with regards to, decisions that you're having to make. Yeah, it's taking a long time for you now for you to feel confident enough to take action. And that has become a hindrance. I also feel like, let's see, hold on. Okay. Yeah, so I feel for some of you, you are finding it difficult to even socialize. Maybe you were very social in the past, but I see you being very closed off to people. And even your friends and family, like maybe you're just not, you've shut down in a way. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. But I'm seeing here, again, this opportunity to move forward, to create a new reality, and to rebuild your confidence. Yeah. I do get that there are people around you who want to help you, who want to be involved in this new beginning for you. These could be new people or just people, that you have around you. But I feel like there's people wanting to rebuild, help you rebuild this tower that has already fallen. So of most importance here is finding, like I said, balance again in your own emotions. Putting things into perspective, and obviously like opening your heart again. There may be a blockage in your heart chakra, so definitely recommend, if that's the case, rose quartz. I mean, consistently what I'm seeing is this tower, these issues, it's in the past. It's already happened. We're on to bigger and better things if we allow it. Okay, yeah, see, so everything is just taking longer than it needs to. And I mean, I don't know what's going on in your life, but you may be involved in, I don't know, transactions or something, an event in your life where if you wait too long, the opportunity might just disappear. Okay, you won't have the opportunity to say yes, because I feel like you're on the fence about something, and you will be that way until you are able to feel completely confident. However, your own thoughts are not allowing you to be completely confident. So it's like you're working against yourself, really. Yeah. Your happiness lies in just getting out of your head. Stop second guessing everything, especially yourself, because there's just opportunities and you got to strike while the iron's hot. That's what I'm getting here for you. Your life is going to change quite drastically. It's in the middle of changing very, very drastically. And so, yeah, this brings about fear of the unknown, because everything is kind of being shaken up. And there is a sense here that you're going to need to, take some swift action at some point, because I feel like something has taken too long. You've taken too long to decide on something, and it may be time to just take the action, let it be, stand on your decision, and feel confident in yourself. But look, Empress in reverse again with the Hierophant in reverse, which is right here on top. So yeah. Um, you're not dealing well with this major upheaval that's happening in your life. There's a lot of worry. See, again, so we have the Nine of Swords, and it's clarified by the Seven of Swords in reverse. It all comes back to that moment in time, or that experience that you had where somebody lied or betrayed you. This has not allowed you to move forward. And if you would just move forward, look at what is waiting for you. Ten of Pentacles. I mean, I see so many positive cards here that I hate to say, but I feel like you're wasting your time on past energies that are no longer in your reality, but you're making them your reality at this time. All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. For some of you, this could be like somebody is seeing you as marriage material, or there will be an opportunity to enter into a committed situation, a committed relationship. Yeah. But again, that Five of Swords, Princess of Cups with the Five of Swords. So somebody speaking to you or treating you in a caring, loving manner is causing all this mental anguish, mental conflict. Should I trust this? Is this real? Yeah, see, this is Judgment with the Hermit. So this is going within. Again, consulting with your higher self on making a big choice, a big decision. I feel like if some of you just allow yourself to go within, meditate and ask for those answers that don't allow you to move forward, to clear up the uncertainty that you have in your own mind. I do feel like the answers will come to you, but there is a need here to really just let your guard down. Yeah, you have been hurt in the past, absolutely, but I feel like you're still carrying that baggage with you, and it's definitely, at the very least, it's slowing you down. But for some of you, the majority, I feel like it's just stopping you in your tracks. You're not allowing the cycle to completely close with the universe there. We have the Three of Pentacles. So this is about like other people, though. Let's see. Yeah, having clear. For some of you, I feel like there's a true fear of others. Like someone really did you dirty to the point where you don't know if you can enter into a new relationship going forward, unless like you know everything about this person that you need to know, almost to the point where you want like some sort of guarantee that whoever's entering your life is not going to hurt you in the way that you were hurt in the past. But life just does not work that way. Yeah. Okay. So Knight of Cups with the Ten of Wands. Again, I'm getting the sense like anything having to do with love interests, dating someone new, or just having feelings in general. I feel like it's bringing a lot of stress to you. And again, that's the devil working. In this deck, it's called the shadow side, but this is the devil. The devil is trying to hold you back from moving forward, from taking action, okay? The devil wants to instill doubt in your mind so that you stay in that past concept of yourself that you don't have good discernment. You just lost your confidence with whatever you went through. Confidence was definitely shot. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, I'm getting here, the confidence issue is a major one because it keeps coming up. And I feel like this is something that you really need to put your effort into. Like, acknowledge that you have been holding yourself back because of this lack of confidence. And make a conscious effort to work on that. Because it's almost as in, I can't talk today. It's almost like an investment into your future. Okay, investing in yourself, in your own well-being, your own healing process, clearly is going to have a positive effect on your future. There's a new relationship coming in. It could be coming fast. This could be in the form, like somebody may be reaching out to you, calling you or something like that, or this could just be simply somebody asking you out on a date. But this is happening here in the future. Ooh, the Lovers. Wow, okay. You may have just manifested this person and you didn't even realize, but this is something that your higher self wants, but you've been talking yourself out of it. Yeah, look, Eight of Pentacles with the Two of Cups in reverse. So again, having faith again in relationships, I think, is major. Yeah, look, Page of Cups, clarifying the Chariot in reverse. You're having people express interest or express love to you. It's almost at an inopportune time because you're in this state in which you're still healing. You're still trying to, like I said, rebuild your confidence and your sense of worth. But the thing is that I feel like you have been really slowing this process down, this healing process. Three of Wands clarified by the Three of Wands. So yeah, it's something. A relationship is coming in for you. You're gonna someone's revealing feelings to you. So this is somebody that you've had around you. They've been watching you, and they're going to be telling you how they feel, that they want some kind of more deeper relationship with you. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but I feel like your first thought is that this person's going to hurt you, whoever this is. But you were destined to meet this person. This could be a karmic or something like that. Wow, the Magician with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so, whatever you've been kind of dragging your feet on, you need to close a cycle before you can really start to manifest what gets you excited again, what fills you with passion, what you truly desire. It's right there for you, or it will be. I feel like if it's coming in, and it's coming in soon. Like I said, some of you may have manifested this into your life inadvertently, but regardless, it's coming. And so this is like a warning. It's coming. What you wanted, it's coming, but you got to be prepared for it. You got to be prepared to receive it. And receiving it has a lot to do with being able to let go of the past. Otherwise, you're just carrying baggage that you're going to unload on somebody else. And many of you may already know that, and that's why you're shying away from this. But for how long, Libra? Because you do deserve love, and I feel like it's there for you if you want it. Yeah, look. We end up with the Ace of Wands. There's a new beginning here that's just waiting for you. Yeah, okay. The Lovers with the Princess of Discs. So, wow. I feel like this connection is going to bring you back to a more, like a version of yourself that was more innocent, okay, or a pure type of love that maybe you haven't experienced in a long time because you possibly had a string of bad relationships. But again, this is about walking away from that past so that you can be reborn. There's a rebirth trying to happen for you, but fear, you're allowing the fear to hold you back. Ten of Pentacles reverse. Okay. Look, you're blocking your own blessings. This is what you truly want, but the fear, the paranoia, the guardedness, it's holding you back. And it's all a fear of failure. But, you know, who can really guarantee that things are going to work out? Like this new person is going to be, you know, reliable and stable the way that you wanted. There are no guarantees. We just have to act upon the potential and go from there. And let go of the expectation. Okay, just enjoy the ride. Let go of the expectation, enjoy the ride, and whatever happens, happens. You know, like everything is a learning experience. And so there are no real losses. It's just a matter of perception. So let me get some final guidance or advice for Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Final guidance or advice. Bottom of the deck, you are caught up in drama. Act to free yourself, change, and blossom again. This has been your whole reading. It's really a message for you. It's not really, I mean, it's kind of touching upon the reasons how you got to that state of mind, how you got there. Obviously, it's a general reading, so it's not going to be the same for all of you. But yeah, we can see that there are reasons why you are feeling this way. However, we can also see that there's happiness here waiting to blossom for you if you just put your guard down and just let it happen. So the card that you drew is actually Cross the Bridge of Happiness. It leads over the depths of your emotions. So this is really about transcending all of the emotions that were triggered through past bad experiences. And like I said, transcending all of that emotion, all of that feeling, allowing yourself to cross that bridge to happiness because it's right there. You can almost touch it. It's right there, Libra. Allow it to happen. All right, love you guys. If you're interested in a private reading, email me at eyesofthestarstarot@gmail.com. Otherwise, I'll see you guys here next time. Bye.